All right, coming up next, it is the UFC Flyweight Championship fight between Tim Elliott and Jussier Formiga. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and lead as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it. So here he is, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making the walk for another defense here tonight. And if he wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats of all time, and really with some of the greats of all time, this is one he's got to have here tonight. As the title defenses start to pile up, you can be mentioned in the conversation with guys like Demetrius Johnson. So here we go, another title defense here at 125. We'll see how it goes for the reigning champ. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Formiga is 2 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Tim
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up with him.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch, takes him for a ride, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Not
I knew that was coming. Close guard. crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Nicely done. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by an ever-improving Jussier Formiga. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big knee lands to the body.
And now he's got that tie clinch. Gets tagged again on the inside. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Tim Elliott thus far. Oh! Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. And a knee. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch when you find yourself in the... All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Crowd pops as Elliott fights out. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat for this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Relax. Breathe and relax. Okay, that was a good round. I need you to stay a little tighter on the ground with him. This guy is very tricky. Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
All right, round two.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now he's got the tie clinch. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Formiga. Well-placed kick there by Elliott.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
And he's out. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by an ever-improving Jussier Formiga. 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Oh, right in the mount. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now. Oh, man, that was slick.
Back to the feet now. So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have now landed for the Brazilian Jussier Formiga. And landing with 66% accuracy against Tim Elliott. Back and forth we go. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch in the clinch.
Single collar tie now. And there's the double leg takedown. Formiga's trying for a submission here.
Oh, he's got the choke.
And he's out. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Formiga. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Olha, foi perfeito. Acertou golpe depois do outro. Foi fantástico. O contra-ataque estava muito bom, muito preciso. É assim que se faz. Agora se concentra no jab.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Beautiful takedown land.
Formiga's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he's going to escape.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with it.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Nicely done. Both fighters get up now. While the numbers continue to pile up, 74 total strikes have landed for Tim Elliott. And pretty efficient thus far, landing 73% of attempts against Jussier Formiga. Just out of range with that strike. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time. Takedown lands.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep.
Oh, and there's the horn of the the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Got the single collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Formiga's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. What a takedown.
Elliott gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. We're getting a finish here. And he's out. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. I mean, how many can he take? Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
The problem rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up.
And he's out. Nice hammer fist. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Formiga. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
Nicely done. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
Ooh, what a punch.
15 seconds. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh! So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Fifth and final round. Oh, strong punch there by Elliott. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Just missing on the uppercut there. Stuffed the takedown, no problem.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice punch there by Elliott. timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using...
Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
And the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh, nice punch there by Formiga. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Taken down by Elliott. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, half guard form here and a lot of offensive options. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Formiga gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Formiga. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Timothy Elliott.
So the fight goes all 5 rounds, but in the end, the belt remains with the champion. There he is in all his glory, and still the UFC flyweight champion of the world. He has taken on all comers and